Hey there my fellow Indians, welcome to NewsHamster. Well, the post-COVID world looks amazing with the theatres going to open from October 15, 2020. And as we record this video, India stands at over 6 million cases and 1 lakh deaths. But what for us? Corona is gone, no. Riya Chakrabarti has been granted bail by the Bombay High Court. The High Court has also said that she is not a part of any drugs dealer gang, neither does she have any kind of criminal antecedents. Meanwhile, Arnab Goswami was just like,
ओ भाई मारो मुझे मारो मारो मुझे मारो मारो नहीं ये मजाक हो रहा है एक सेकंड यार मजाक हो रहा है नहीं ये हम यहाँ पे क्या करने आए हैं मेरी बात हम यहाँ पे क्या करने
she must have done some black magic there also, no? All India Institute of Medical Sciences or AIIMS has ruled out the possibility of murder in Roshan Singh Rajput case. Well, there isn't much outrage and people don't seem so much bothered about this particular thing. Why? Just 1 minute. Hey, इसको क्या हुआ है? कि RCB भी ना आएगा. इस वाला कप नम दे हाँ. Day before yesterday, Akshay Kumar put up a video defending the druggies of the Bollywood, saying that if one or someone does it in the industry does not mean all of them do it.
आजकल बात हो रही है. मैं आज दिल पे हाथ रख के कैसे आपसे झूठ बोल दूं कि ये प्रॉब्लम एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती. जरूर करती है. वैसे ही जैसे हर इंडस्ट्री पर हर प्रोफेशन में होती होगी, पर हर प्रोफेशन का हर इंसान उस प्रॉब्लम में इन्वॉल्व हो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. ऐसा थोड़ी होता.
And people the next moment started trending hashtag boycott Lakshmi bomb on Twitter. People wanted to boycott the upcoming film Akshay Kumar because he defended his own fraternity. People also wanted to boycott Kapil Sharma show because Kiko Shraddha, a well-known comedian in Kapil Sharma show, pulled off a spoof of a journalist brilliantly. Have a look.
ब्रेकिंग न्यूज हमारा दूध वाला आया नहीं है ब्रेकिंग न्यूज दूध वाला सामने आओ कांची में बैठे हो वेयर आर यू दूध वाला बताइए बोलेंगे नहीं आप
मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ
आप बोलेंगे
बोलने तो देंगे आप मुझे बोलने देंगे आप बात ही नहीं करने दे रहे हैं मुझे.
पानी का ग्लास दो.
ग्लास नहीं है सर, जग है.
हाँ तो मुझे जग दो मुझे जग दो मुझे जग दो.
People took it as Kapil Sharma show having no empathy for Roshan Singh Rajput's death and hence they did it. Talking about Roshan Singh Rajput, actresses like Deepika Padukone, Rakul Preet and Sara Ali Khan were summoned to the Narcotics Control Bureau office because of their WhatsApp chats that are chat reading expert Navika Kumar read out.
Chats coming up on your screen. Chat number 1. And this is a chat that was deleted by Riya Chakrabarti from her phone. Haven't been doing too much according to, and she says MDMA is something she's tried once. And in this, she asks, you have MD? I presume this is MD means MDMA. And this is the chat on the same day where she says, use 4 drops in coffee, tea or water and let him sip it.
Let me bring to your attention that these actresses went to NCB office wearing this clothes. But they were trolled for this as well. Hey, where is your Manish Malhotra collection? Is this your short, innocent Manish Malhotra collection? आ गया ऊंट पहाड़ के नीचे. 1 minute. If they wear short clothes, you have a problem. If they wear long clothes, you have a problem. What should they wear? Please explain. I don't understand why the people of this country feel it's okay to comment on a public personality or a public figure just because they are a public figure. If she goes to NCB office wearing a swimsuit, what is your problem? जाओ भाई अपना काम देखो, जाओ अपना टैक्स भरो, जाओ. Please stop watching prime time at 9 PM. You will be good to go. Last week we also saw a horrendous gang rape case in Hathras, Uttar Pradesh. See, the thing about rape cases in this country is that some manage to gain a lot of attention and some don't get attention at all. Now when I say at all, I mean it. If you see, after Hathras and until today, there were so many rape cases that were reported. For example, the next day the Balrampur case came up and the very next day the Rajasthan case came up and then you saw MP, so on and so forth. But the Hathras case was a little different. It did manage to catch our attention. First, the police delay in registering the case, and then the next day, in the dark, the victim's body is burned. Even when the family's consent is not given for it, The family is crying their hearts out at the authorities, but they wouldn't listen. This kind of situation you will not find in any democratic state or in any democratic country across the world. Later, it was also proven that it was no rape at all by the forensic science laboratory. It was just a news that came out. What rape and all? There was so much happening. There is still so much happening. But how did all this reach out to us so well? This time the media did a good job. The media asked the right kind of questions. Let me take you back to that incident that night when this happened.
अभी आपने मुझे बोला कि नहीं बॉडी नहीं है, क्या है सर, बॉडी है कि नहीं है?
मेरी ड्यूटी यहाँ पर है आप लोगों को इस बताने के लिए कि आप लोग आगे ना बढ़े बस यहाँ पर।
मैं आगे नहीं बढ़ रही हूँ, आप मुझे बता दीजिए क्या चल रहा है?
आप इस बारे में डीएम साहब से पूछना आई हैं? डीएम साहब से आपकी बात हुई है? डीएम साहब से बात हुई है आपकी? डीएम साहब से बात हुई है आपकी? डीएम साहब से बात हुई है आपकी? डीएम साहब से बात।
This was Tanushree Pandey from India Today, who asked some strict questions to the authorities and made sure people knew that it was the victim's body that was burning in the middle of the night and she wasn't granted dignity even in death. Tanushree Pandey is an absolute inspiration to all of us. Let me point out a few things here. How is the law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh today, which is also referred to as a model state? Why was victim's family treated so ruthlessly by the authorities? And why did media play such a proactive role in this case? It didn't look like Godi media to me at all. Have a look.
लेकिन ये कैसा ऑर्डर है, कैसा आदेश है कि पहली बार इतिहास में पहली बार सच्चाई दिखाने से रोका जा रहा है?
बिना महिला के गाड़ी में बिठा लिया गया यहाँ भरकर। ये है यूपी पुलिस का रवैया। पहले ठेला गया, कैमरा पर्सन की लाइव यूनिट को छेड़ा गया और उसके बाद बिना महिला के बिठाया गया और अब देखिए खाना पूर्ति, अब आ रही है महिलाएं।
अस्पताल में एडमिट हुई, एम्स की टीम ने उसका इलाज किया। इलाज के लिए निर्भया को सिंगापुर भेजा गया। जब सिंगापुर से वो वापस लौटी, देश के प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह एयरपोर्ट पर शव को रिसीव करने के लिए मौजूद थे। सोनिया गांधी पीड़िता से मिलने के लिए हॉस्पिटल गई थी। ये सब कुछ हमें हाथरस में क्यों नहीं दिखाई देता, संबित पात्रा जी?
Why did you carry out the cremation with force? The police burnt the Hathras rape victim's body. There is nobody from the family, Yogita, standing near the pyre.
This is because of you guys. You asked them the right kind of questions. You sought the right kind of justice for the victim. You raised your voice. You wanted first-hand information about what the hell was going on in Hathras. It was all because of you guys. Yes, please understand that media only shows you what you want to see. And if you want media to become a mirror of the society, you have to change your preferences and your choices. We need to tell the media what we want to see. We need to encourage media to ask the right kind of questions. That's when there will be a change in the fourth pillar of the democracy. Did the opposition do its job when it comes to Hathras case? Yes, it did. We saw Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi and the Derek O'Brien fiasco. What happened to them when they wanted to enter Hathras to visit the family of the Hathras victim? This is how a healthy democracy looks like, where the citizens and the media are asking the right kind of questions, where the government is trying its best to give justice to the people, where the opposition is moving away from social media and coming on the streets to seek justice. Yes, this is how the post-COVID world looks today. There are farm bill agitations going on across the country. While some farmers are being called as terrorists, some are being called as seditious people. So the Nobel Prizes have been announced and we are slowly inching towards normalization. Normal protests, normal schools, normal family outings, normal movies. So the end point is that the change begins with you. For starters, wear a mask and seek justice because you are entitled to be governed well. But for the post-COVID world, you need to ask yourself, whose world is it going to be? Until next time, stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands. Jai Hind.